Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. Let's tap in and just see what Spirit wants to speak about. All readings are timeless, meaning I'm picking up on past, present and future energy. Take what resonates, and know that I have to state that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you really need advice in law, in something medical, financial, mental health, make sure you're reaching out to someone who's qualified in those areas. For those of you that are new faces, welcome in. If you are returning subscribers, I've just moved into the different room because I'm doing my laundry. So we're going to be doing readings in here for a little bit, okay? I am going to ring a bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. There is a need for some, I don't know, this is very specific, pine fresh, or using something with a strong pine scent in it will help, is what I'm hearing. It will help. And that's going to be for someone. And the reason I said that is because this isn't Palo Santo, this is pine. And I got this while I was on holiday. And I've been burning it every day at the start of a reading, just to cleanse the space, and it has never burnt black. When I stuck that into the candle, look, the candle is going black. I don't know if you can see it from here. So there is something that needs to be, someone needs to use pine or pine wood, pine fresh, to cleanse something away. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay, someone needs to give something away or give something to charity. You've got the Six of Pentacles coming out. I haven't been this far away from the camera in a really long time. But the Six of Pentacles is about generosity. It is balancing. I think there's something here about fine-tuning what you give away and what you keep. Is this clothing? No. Is it jewelry? Yes, or money. What you gift or give away, there's a need for balance. There is definitely a need for balance. Or someone is thinking about gifting. And I know that even though my readings are timeless, we are at the moment coming up to Christmas. It's the run up to Christmas. So I think that your guides are saying not to overspend. Don't overspend on, you know, all of your family, your friends, your loved ones, and then leave yourself with nothing. You have got the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. There may be a lot of people that are looking at you going, well, you have money, or you're doing well in your job, or you've saved up a lot, you can pay for this, this, and this. And there's a need for there to be a boundary. There's a need for a healthy boundary in being able to say no as a full sentence without having to explain your life away, because otherwise it's going to leave you without the finances that you might need in January, I'm getting, or that you may need. It doesn't matter if it's January the next month for you, if you're not watching this when it's first coming out. There's just a need for you to be a bit more sensible, I'm hearing, with your finances. Look, Ten of Pentacles is coming out, and then you've also got the Four of Swords. There may be a certain family member or somebody that you class as family that may wish to lean on you in this Christmas period financially. Ace of Cups is upside down. You're being told, again, do not, and then look, Eight of Pentacles, it's all to do with finances and abundance. And the Eight of Pentacles is about work, it's about mastering something. The Ace of Cups in reverse is a lack of contentment. But this is also allowing your cup to run dry. Allowing your cup to run dry. And this is a very specific message, it seems, that I don't know if there is a family member who finds it difficult themselves to manage their money or to manage their financing or something, and that keeps coming to you and asking you for handouts. And I don't mean that in a horrible way, because if you can afford to and you're happy to do so, you know, but that's the reason why there needs to be this boundary, because otherwise they are going to think that it's an ever flowing bank, and not in a nasty way, not that, oh, I'm going to go to collective because I know that they're good for it. It's more, oh, I'm going to go to collective because they've helped me before and I'm in a real tight spot and I know that I owe them money, but I don't know what else to do. And they're going to come to you, and it's, either going to be, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of every time you give them money or lend them money or gift them money or help them out of this tight spot, it's going to build and it's going to build and it's going to build, and they're not going to do anything themselves with the King of Wands in reverse to get themselves out of that. So it could be that you end up lending them so much money that they just can't afford to pay it back, and you're like, oh, don't worry about it. And then a couple of months go by and then they're back asking you for money again. It's not your responsibility to take on their debts. I mean, if this is what you wish to do, then so be it. But Spirit is saying there's something about exhausting your energy. You've got the King of Cups. This could be your father. This could be an uncle. It doesn't have to be though. Just because I am using masculine pronouns doesn't mean that I'm talking about a man. We hold both feminine and masculine energies within ourselves. The King of Cup though, the King of Cups usually denotes a paternal kind of figure, but really take it as it resonates. This is somebody who is kind, somebody who, they were the provider. This is what I'm getting, is at some point they were the provider. You've got strength coming out. This person could be a Leo. They don't have to be Queen of Pentacles. They're really not good with their money. They're really, really, really terrible with their money, but they have a really good moral code. So this is not somebody who is trying to manipulate you just to get money from you. It's just that they're terrible with money. This is, oh, I'll give you a little bit of, I'll give you some money to go and, I don't know, buy some shampoo, or you need to pay your phone bill, and then a couple of days later they're coming back kind of going, oh well, I wasn't able to pay my gas bill either. Well, what have you done with your money? Oh well, there was a really good offer on whatever and I bought that, but you don't need that. You need to be able to heat your house because it's winter. There's something here with this person. I feel like this person may lean on others a lot. They may actually lean on others a lot. And they're a good person. You can tell that they're a direct and good person, but they seem to lean on others way too much. Way too much. So I'm going to put these ones out. Let's see how many we have. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Because the thing is as well, this could end up, if this is not nipped in the bud, it could end up causing resentment on your side, or whoever it is in the collective that's being very generous, and the family member as well. Because can you imagine just not having enough to make ends meet, or always thinking that you're going to be able to get from one payday to another payday, and you're scraping by, you are on the breadline, you are scraping by, and you just can't handle your money, or you just you're like, oh, I need to treat myself because I've had nothing for the last 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. I want to go out, I want to spend £50, £100 on going out for a party or whatever, but you can't afford that party, but you still want to treat yourself. And so you treat yourself, and then every month you are always behind. You're always having to ask your mum, your dad, your cousin, your daughter, your son, can you spot me this money? Can you spot me this money? It becomes, I suppose on that side, there can be a slice, like a piece of like shame pie almost, or feeling guilty, because no one wants to keep asking and asking and asking, especially when they are genuinely asking because they're just not managing their money properly. But then on the other hand, you don't want to be in that position where you have to constantly be like, okay, again, like if I can manage my money, then you need to start doing the same thing, or I don't know. There's a need to nip this in the bud. I will say that. You have the Four of Swords here. This is rest as well as exhaustion. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone here is frustrated that they are not as productive as they used to be. And I don't know if it is this person that may be coming and asking you for things, or if you are being told by the universe that you need to slow down. There's something here you need to slow down on, especially with the King of Wands coming through. This is not just about, oh, don't lend your uncle, your cousin, your whoever any more money, because they really genuinely will not be able to pay you back. They genuinely need the money, but you aren't the bank of, you know, you are not the collective bank to sort out everyone's woes. There's something else here about slowing down, not spending as much as you have been, saving, but also like this is to do with your root chakra, because I'm thinking about all of like the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius. We are looking at income, we're looking at our work routines and health and stuff like that. We're also looking at travel and philosophies and faith and short like travel. I said that already. I don't know if someone's doing too much. I heard health concerns. There may be a health concern here. I don't know if a family member has a health concern, or if you have a health concern and your guides are saying that you're doing too much. That, do you know what? And good things come to those who wait. And I know there can be frustration also in that if you are waiting to be diagnosed with something, or you are waiting to see a specialist, and if you live in the UK, you'll be waiting, because the NHS, as much as I love the NHS and bless the NHS, you still have to fight, one, to get referred for things because of funding, and two, then you have to wait for however many months to see whether or not you can see a specialist. So there can be frustrations there as well. Tell me more about the health. What's going on with health? With slow down, the Fool, Queen of Cups. Can I get one more, please? Just clarity on this Queen of Cups. Who is this person? Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So with the Fool coming out in reverse, there is no movement or change in something here. There's no movement, there's no change in something here whatsoever. The Queen of Cups coming out in reverse is you. This is somebody who is not very nurturing and somebody who is impulsive, because we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse. I feel like whoever it is that may be asking for a handout or wanting you to help them, do you know what I'm seeing here is that this person wants to be seen as likable, or to the outside they wear a certain face of, actually, I'm very helpful, I'm very nice, I'm very lovely, but on the inside they're not, because the Queen of Cups is supposed to be someone who's very nurturing, somebody who, you know, caring, nurturing, compassionate, kind, a very maternal energy. When you get to the Queen of Cups, you have really reached a place almost of like inner peace, because you've been able to grow up in a certain way with your emotions. This being in reverse, this person's petty. There's someone here who is petty that may actually, they're upset about something. They may be upset that you're helping another family member. They're upset you're helping another family member. They don't like it. Oh my God, they don't like it. You've got the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. The Three of Cups is about celebrations, big events, achievements. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, a collaboration going on, working together with others. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, there being generosity, support. There is someone here that is not pleased that either you are helping someone here, or that someone's about to help you, especially if you are the one that is having issues with your finances, if you are the one that's finding it really difficult at the moment to balance your books and balance your money, because I'm getting a real there's a genuinity, I don't know if that's the right word, whoever it is that is like finding it difficult to just bring abundance in, or when the abundance comes in, you just have holes in your pockets. I'm not getting anything negative from that person. I'm getting that someone here may need a bit of support in figuring out their incoming and their outgoing. Maybe someone needs a body double. I don't know, do you have ADHD like me? Because I swear when I am left to my own devices, time just flies like that. I can spend 3 hours doing my makeup, putting bindies on. I'm not joking. But when I'm with my friends, when I'm with my loved ones, and they don't even have to be helping me, they can just be doing something else. I get it done in 15 minutes. It's that type of energy here. Someone is not pleased that either you are helping someone or you're about to get help. You're about to get some sort of donation, some sort of support, some sort of sponsor. Someone's about to give you like a cash prize. Someone wants to collaborate with you. There's a celebration here of achievements. I don't know if this is Aquarius or your 11th house is quite important. It's being like recognized for doing something here. Maybe you're being recognized because you do help others, and you help others to a fault though. The message is still clear and still focused on encouraging you to slow down if you are overworking yourself. If you are if you're spreading yourself too thin, and you're helping here and you're helping there, you're helping in this department, you're helping in that department, and then you still have loads of work to do for yourself, you're being asked to close that door, sit down, do your work first, and then see what's left in your cup. But someone here is about to celebrate, and there is someone who is super salty about it. Now, this Queen of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this could be an estranged family member. This could be somebody that, it could be an in-law. I don't know, because we've got the 10 of Pentacles coming out. This is just somebody who may have come from a dysfunctional family. You may have come from a dysfunctional family. And to be quite honest, anyone who's like, there's no dysfunction whatsoever, I don't believe you. I am not a therapist, but we all have an inner child, and we all have a wounded inner child, which means there is dysfunctionality to a certain degree, right? No judgment, not calling you out, just there's something about this Queen of Cups and the family dynamic that doesn't gel, or there is, I don't know if it's like a family of narcissists, or if the mother is like, the mother-in-law, for example, because it's a Queen of Cups, is a narcissist. There could be a covert narcissist or a vulnerable narcissist or someone who's a malignant narcissist. I don't know. But this is running through the family. There's jealousy here. They're not pleased that you have continued to have a softer side or a help. You're being seen by a community as being helpful or kind, hardworking, and there's definitely public recognition that's coming in for this. There's definitely not only public recognition, but people that are going to want to collaborate with you because of your past triumphs, and also because of your past triumphs within times of stress, or in times of there being like, I don't know, grief or loss or a bereavement, or you not having anything, or even when you are on, you know, if you are finding it difficult, for example, to go from one paycheck to another, or you did in the past, and it turns out it's because you're also still helping someone else in your family while you're struggling too, this hasn't gone unseen. And even if that example doesn't resonate, whatever it is that you've been doing hasn't gone unseen. It really, really hasn't. And I don't know if you're aware of that. You have here the Fool in reverse. Should I put this one here or here? Yeah, there. The 7 of Pentacles I'm put into the 4 of Swords. The Ace of Cups has the Fool. And then I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put the 3 of Cups to the King of Cups here. Yeah, you're about to get blessed with something. And I don't know why I'm getting, like, for someone it's a specific promotion. For others, like a surprise party, but it's more than that. Because people are going to be talking about it. Like, I don't know, are you an artist in any of the forms? And you're going to have an exhibition or an installation, or there's going to be an event where, you know, your debut album's coming out. Someone is going to go above and beyond to do something for you and gather people together, because that is the nature that you have, and that's what you have been doing, or someone here in the collective has been doing this, just doing it because it's a wonderful thing to do, and you know, being kind just to be kind. I've always found those videos that you see on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere on social media where someone records themselves doing a good deed as really crass and really tacky and really disingenuous, because just do kind and good things when no one's looking, just because it's the right thing to do and it's a nice thing to do, and not because you think, oh, I'm going to get good karma from that, just because if we all do that, think of the world that we'd have instead of the world that we do have. And it seems like whoever's listening, if this resonates, this is something that you do anyway, and it's been seen, it's been noticed, it really has been noticed, and there is someone that has their nose out of joint because of this. Now, this time when I do my readings, I like to put down, for those of you who are new to my channel, I like to put little objects down to kind of hold my cards up, because otherwise they slip all over the place. And I have a blue mushroom that's been carved out of like limestone, I think, for the first row. Then I have a nail hardening, because my nails are weak AF from all the fake nails. I have that for my second row. For the third row, I have dragon's blood. And then for the fourth row, I have a gorgeous sparkly green. The fifth row, which is usually the one that I would use for the second row, is my Ganesh. And I found it interesting that I put Lord Ganesh to the side. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lord Ganesh, and please, if I'm getting this wrong, anyone who, you know, knows better, educate me, I'm ever the student, is the Lord of Abundance and of, he moves obstacles, he removes obstacles from your path. And I've put him to the side, and I don't want to put anything there just yet, and I'm actually quite interested to see when Spirit is going to tell me to put something down there. So I put the Six of Pentacles. Ah, that's the wrong way around. It should be that way, right? No, I had it the right way around. Okay. I've put the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. This person was expecting something, or they want something. They want some sort of handout. They want some sort of, they want the adoration, excuse me, what is adulation? They want the adoration of others. This person likes attention. Who are they? You may already work with them. You may have already had some sort of interaction with this person, because you have the Three of Pentacles there. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Four of Swords. So this person, they may have wanted to collaborate, but their energy is exhausting. Or they may have wanted to collaborate with whoever it is that's coming forward to celebrate you, and they did not return the vibes. They didn't pass the vibe check, in other words. Because that Four of Swords, about rest and recuperation, also exhaustion, can also be seen as like draining, being really drained by someone's presence. And this is something that when you were around this person, if you have been around this person who has their nose out of joint, you would tell straight away, oh my gosh, that person's energy is dense, it's heavy, it's very, because the thing is, even if they are not outwardly being like, I don't like you, or I'm jealous of you, or whatever that may be, their energy is like a rain cloud constantly pouring over them, and you'll feel it. So this person is an energy vampire. Excuse me. The next card that came out was Strength. I've been told to put it back, okay. Why am I getting this person's a Leo, or this person just has a lot of drama that follows them? I don't know. Nine of Cups came out after that. And the Nine of Cups is clarifying the Fool, and the Fool was clarifying the Ace of Cups. This person may have wanted to begin things. They start things and then they end. Sorry, my light has just gone. Sometimes it overheats and then it's just gone. So it's a little bit dark in here. I apologize. We can do it by candlelight, okay? But the energy that I get from this person, this co-worker or somebody that you've just you've been around them at some point. This could have been like an ex-friend. Their energy is very much starting something new, giving it a go, and then because they don't know it, or they don't know it like that, they haven't learned the skills yet, they give up. It could be starting a job and then they're in that job for a month and then they're gone, or they start and they're gone within the first day. There's the energy of like non-starter. It's a non-starter each time. Strength has come out in reverse this time. Ace of Swords here. They don't want to tell people that they don't have the get up and go. I don't know, maybe this person suffers from depression, and I cannot diagnose anyone with a mental health issue. I can only tell you what messages come through, and if you feel like you are suffering with a mental health issue and you haven't got any support, please make sure you're reaching out and gaining support, because it's okay not to be okay. We really need to start destigmatizing mental health. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to always be positive and always smiling and la 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 and 100%. Sometimes we've only got 10%, but it's not okay to do it by yourself. No one is an island at all. Please ensure that you reach out to someone, especially someone professional, if you can, to gain the support, the advice, the guidance, all of those things before taking any advice from me. With that being said, this person works, I don't know, there's something detached. There's something about this person that's very detached or numbed. What is it? What is this detachment? What is the detachment? Wow. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. The detachment is that they can't get to high priest or high priestess like stature, and you already have achieved this. And I just heard the song All You Need Is Love by the Beatles, because you've obtained it through love, through compassion, through kindness, through the things that you do on a daily basis that are just part of your DNA, of your coding, of your programming, of if you see someone that needs help crossing the road, you don't think twice. You don't think, what am I going to get from this? It's just, do you need some help? Can I help you? What can I do? Do you want to hold on to my arm? Shall I carry your bags? That song, All You Need Is Love. And I know that someone else in the comment sections once told me, like, you know, the highest vibration is not love, it's something else. And I partially agree. But I honestly feel like love is the highest vibration that we have, because God, the oneness of all, Vishnu, Allah, whoever you want to see as who's out there, that's, you know, flowing through me and you and plants and life, it's love. If you are walking in that energy, if you're carrying that energy, then that's the energy that you're going to be magneting back towards you. This person has some sort of heaviness to them where they don't like the fact that you are genuinely loving, because they can't match that. And I don't know why they're trying to. Now, this King of Cups is another person. So I don't know if this is a co-worker or if this is a sibling, or if this is like, this King of Cups is, they could be a parent or a family member. They could be like a work family member. This could be your boss, and this is someone that you work with that is extremely jealous of not only your work ethic, but how kind you are, like a benevolent leader, I'm hearing. So I don't know if you are about to be made manager, or you're about to be made supervisor. Maybe you're about to be made CEO. I don't know. And if it is not that, there's something about being like bequeathed, and I flipping love that word because it has queef in it. I'm so sorry, I'm such a child. But bequeathed, oh my gosh, I make myself giggle all the time. I laugh at my own jokes and I don't care. But there's something that's going to be bequeathed to you, that word, from a family member, and it's going to, it maybe it was supposed to be given to them, but they're not getting it. I heard hollow. They're not getting it because they're bitter, or they're not getting it because they were just expecting with their hand out. This Queen of Cups energy. This Queen of Cups, and see, the Queen of Cups is in reverse, the King of Cups is upright. There's someone here that was expecting to get it just because they are a queen. Just because they're a queen. Just because they're on that level. Now, this could be an inheritance. This could be actual money. This could be property. It could be knowledge. I don't know. But I know that this Queen of Cups, with their nasty streak, and I don't know if this is a family unit and not like people at work, this family unit is very dysfunctional. It's very, very dysfunctional. But you have a King of Cups over here who is celebrating you because you kept shining, man. Just like Dory in Nemo says, just keep swimming. You just kept shining. You kept shining. You kept shining. And you kept the softness within yourself when other people that had been through what you've been through would have hardened a long time ago. A long time ago. This is why you're sitting in this energy. And this is why this other person, this Queen of Cups or whoever, is not. Wow. The Four of Pentacles came out afterwards. So there is something with, there's something with whoever this competitor is for you. They haven't been able to get their talons into you. They haven't been able to like hook into you. They've had to let go of this. And this person is, they've got their nose out of joint because they're having to let go of the idea that they're going to get financially supported. They're going to get some sort of financial aid. You get some sort of victory. You get to rest. This is coming in quick, you know. This is like a quick decision. I'm getting like the message that whatever it is that you're about to be given is going to make life a lot easier, or it's going to make working life a lot easier. Is when you see those adverts where people are like, oh, I make passive income, and my passive income is actually more than if I was working a 9-to-5 job, and all I've got to do is set up this little AI thing on my computer, and you know, I put in a couple of titles of books, and then the AI makes the books and puts them on Amazon, and I just have to check on it once a month, and I'm making 6 figures. It's that type of energy. That's what I'm getting here. Something's about to come in that is going to make your life so much flipping easier financially. It's like going from just scraping the breadline to being the person that now that you have all of this financing or support or sponsorship, not only is it going to help you, but now you can actually help all these other people without struggling yourself. That's the reason why this is coming to you. This is the reason why you're getting this blessing also, this promotion, this upscale in your wages, whatever it may be, because the universe is fully aware, God, Allah, your guides, angels, they're fully aware that you aren't going to just keep that for yourself. You're not just going to be there going, oh, mine, counting your money like a curmudgeon. They know that you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to use this to invest. I'm going to use this to treat myself. I'm going to pay my debts, and I'm going to help that charity. I'm going to help that homeless shelter. Oh, now I can really help that family down the road where before I could only give them a little bit here and there. Now I can really help them out with getting them, their children, some clothes and this and that. And now I can, do you know what I mean? This is the reason why you're getting this. Now you have the Tower coming out. The Tower just means change. People are sometimes scared of this card and think that it's really worrying. And sometimes tarot readers really dramatize it, and they're like, oh my God, there's a Tower coming. It's so scary. And it's not. It just means that there's a massive change, a massive restructuring happening in either your life, in this King of Cups life, in whoever this person is that's kind of like wonky-nosed at the moment. And let's find out why, because it's come out on the third row with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is like a lack of satisfaction with life, or being unhappy where you are or this person is. The Fool in reverse, so this is an obstacle. This is where Ganesh comes in. So Ganesh is supposed to be on like the third one here. Put it back there. No? I've been told to keep them on the side. But this is where an obstacle comes in. And then you have, and I feel like the obstacle comes because of fear. There's something here about caution. Because when you think of the Fool, in any deck, the Fool is somebody who is leaping, knowing that they're going to be trusted. And not only are they leaping, but they're doing so with their pet, with their dog, with someone with them. They have not only a seed, but an actual plant growing in their hand. They are ready for the next cycle of their life. They're ready for the next lesson, the next blessing, the next thing that's coming. And they trust completely that when they jump off of there, they're going to be cool. Everything's going to be okay. It may be a bit tumultuous as we're going from, you know, something that we know and something that we're used to and the boundaries that we're used to complete change. But we do it anyway. And we do it with a smile on our face. That in reverse is the fear of moving on. The fear of jumping because we doubt ourselves. We doubt the universe. We doubt our own skills. Excuse me. We doubt our own mind. And the universe says, well, okay, you're not ready then. Let's keep you in that cycle. So you have someone here that is unhappy that you are making these leaps and bounds. You are about to get a massive blessing. And they're stuck in their south node. 9 of Cups in reverse is dissatisfaction, without a doubt. Dissatisfaction, unhappiness. Now, what is the Tower that's coming in? What is this Tower? Oh, on the floor. How dare you? Got the 10 of Wands coming out. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Cups. This person's put themselves into some sort of debt here. They've put themselves into some sort of debt. And I feel like they were expecting some sort of payout. But for a Tower to come out, this is not just, oh, you know, you owe £1,000. This is like you owe £85,000. And this money needs to start being paid off. Otherwise, we're going to foreclose on your home. It's something major. This is a major reshuffling. Major reshuffling. And I know that I said that a Tower is usually not scary. And it only becomes something that we kind of push against when we've been pushing against the universe's signs in the first place. Because when a Tower when change comes in sudden that we don't want, there have been warning signs before. There have been red flags, and there have been burning red flags, as you can see, that they ignored. They thought there was something they wanted, or there was something they were trying to do that they thought was a surefire way of having this celebration so that they would be the ones that were getting this promotion or getting this money or getting this property or whatever it may be. And it fell flat on their face because, like I said, your acts of kindness, your acts of authenticity, your acts of compassion, of how you've been working, how you've been helping others as well as yourself, have not gone unnoticed. And it's not just you who have gone unnoticed, they haven't gone unnoticed either. Whether that's in the ethers or whether that is their boss or their dad or whoever. They've seen them and what they've been up to. Because as much as this Queen of Cups is a queen, that's just a title. You're not the Queen of Cups. You're in reverse. Your cup is empty, empty, empty. And all of the coins around this person is very materialistic. They very much want to be seen as doing things that are kind and nice, but for likes or for people to pat them on the back. This is somebody who is like a communal narcissist. Somebody who does, like, you know, and somebody knows the psychologist that I like listening to on YouTube, because they said then the person's name and I can't remember. It's Dr. Ramesh something. And she talked about, like, she listed out the different types of narcissists, and that you can have like the soccer mum, or the, you know, the one that does all the bake sales and, well, I've done my part for charity, have you not? Or do you not feel guilty for not doing so and so and so? They have to be seen to be doing things that are for the community, and if they don't get that validation, then that's when they throw their fit. That's when they start, you know, having a go at other people, but in a passive aggressive way. And that's what I'm getting from this person over here. Now you have burdens coming out. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're not getting some sort of money. They're not getting some sort of payout. Or they're not being financially supported at all. And you have here the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is usually this way, something that's very overwhelming. You know, give up, I walk away. This way, it's continued, and it's done in a level-headed way. So this person may have been cut off. Maybe they were cut off. I mean, if the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups were together in some way, or, because I don't know if this is a relationship, as in a romantic relationship, if this is father and daughter, if this is a marriage, if this could have been like somebody who is a superior at work, and then somebody who is vying to become a supervisor, or vying to become a manager, or vying to become a CEO, whatever that may be. And they were very close to becoming the right-hand man or woman, or he, she, they. But because they're so close, they have more people's eyes watching them to see what they're actually doing, and they done effed up. Because they were copying you in some way. There seems to be a lot of replicating what you do, but you cannot replicate someone's uniqueness or someone's kindness. You can't do that. Five of Wands is upside down, the Four of Wands is upside down, and the Ten of Swords. This person was trying to sidestep something. This is their home. There's something going on with their home. Yeah, success is not theirs. You have the World card here, looking at destiny, luck, fortune. No, that's the Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? The World is about cycles, about the ending of something. Death and rebirth. This person is stuck. They got caught out trying to do this to you. They might have been caught with their, why did I hear someone's ancestors said with their willy in their hand? I'm so sorry, that is not me, and that is not the type of euphemism that I would use to say someone got caught red-handed. But someone's laughing now. I don't know if this is someone's granddad or uncle or whoever. It's an older gentleman. That's really funny. Or they've been caught with their bits in their hands. They literally have been caught, because you have the Star coming out, and the Star is like, everyone looks, like I was saying, all eyes are on this person. All eyes are on this person. Everyone's seen what they tried to do. And when we go back to the first card that I put down, it was the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which looks at, it can also, look, it can be the family, but it's also business, because I see it as being both. In reverse, this person may have been caught out, it's like malpractice of some sort. Malpractice, or they're mask dropping. They've been caught out, they're mask dropping. But I mean, lots of people have seen this. This is not just one person. This is not just the superiors. This is like the superiors seeing lots of different things that this person is doing. And as they're having a conversation, they're leaving the meeting room, somebody else walks past and hears what they're saying and then just spreads it like wildfire. Did you hear about Sally? That person's about to get flipping fired. They don't even realise they're about to get fired. They think they're getting promoted. But no. Yeah, exactly. Because collective, yeah, they've been saying all this stuff about collective and how collective was stealing, or that collective was doing this and this, or that last report that they put in to the superiors about collective, all false. All false. They're about to lose their job. They think they're getting promoted. It's that type of energy. And all the while, like, your name is being cleared, or you're about to be given something. Yes. Oh, seriously. Glasses on, glasses off. I cannot make this up. You have Judgment in reverse, and I just had a burp, which is confirmation. For you, those who are new, if I burp, it is just energy moving and it's confirmation. I promise that I will not fart. I will not fart. Judgment in reverse. This is also with the moon here as well. This person is being caught out for doing something something really negative that had a lot of negative karma kind of attached to it, because they felt a type of way. Because they felt a type of way. Everyone's seeing this. And they did it without caring. They did something here without really giving an ish. Now I'm going to put down Judgment on the second row. I'm putting the moon next to the tower. Oh, something big is happening here for this person in their 4th house. Can I get one more for the last row, please? The Devil. Wow, okay, so the Devil has come out. This person, I want to know what they did here. This is why this person has their nose out of joint, because this isn't like, oh, I thought I was going to get the promotion. I worked my butt off, you know. I've been working here for 15 years, and I was told that I would get a promotion after 7, and, you know, every year I don't get anything. Of course I'm going to have my nose out of joint. I've been giving my everything, and I'm just not being appreciated. I think it's time that I move on and look for another job. That's having your nose out of joint. This person is more than that, because they've not only been caught out, they're not only not getting this promotion, not getting this finance, or not getting this support, or whatever this collaboration is, they're also being caught out for doing some nefarious ish while trying to stop you from attaining high priestessness, or attaining something here that naturally comes to you because it's part of who you are, in how you connect with others, how you connect with the world around you, how you connect with people, plants, animals. It's just with love, with kindness, and genuine love and compassion. And this person was doing something here with the Devil, which is to do with addictions. It's to do with thought processes and behaviors that aren't for our highest and greatest good. That could be overeating. It could be speaking really badly to yourself. It could be substance abuse. It could be, you know, dating people that are really toxic for you, or hanging out with people that are low vibing. I heard there's something about energies of old. So I don't know if at some point in your life there may have been low confidence, and when we have low confidence, we can sometimes find it difficult to have healthy boundaries, and because of that, we end up allowing people into our energy, whether that's in a romantic sense, a platonic sense, work-based, whatever that is, where we allow them to disrespect us. That can be verbally, physically, whatever that may be. And when you allow that to continue, we open ourselves up to this type of energy, right? This person has been trying to push this energy back onto you in some way, or they've been trying to make you look as if you are stuck in that energy, because that Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who is very mean. They're mean. And you've got the 10 of Cups underneath, the Lovers. They wanted some sort of happy family, whether that's work family or that is relationship wise. With this King of Cups, this King of Cups seems to be like the benevolent leader at the moment that sits on this throne. We haven't really looked at this person, but I don't know. I know when I started this reading, it was talking about being like slowing down on how much you're helping others because you don't want to empty out your cup. I feel like it's not because this King of Cups is going to keep asking you for more and more and more. I feel like it's because this Queen of Cups over here, or energies like the Queen of Cups, may be coming with their hand out. This Queen of Cups definitely would be going towards the King of Cups with their hand out like this, because their cup's empty. It's constantly empty. They're in reverse, which means anything that goes into their cup leaves straight away. But this Devil here, this is like projection of self. Like they've been projecting themselves and their energy towards you, whether that is through evil eye, through gossip. I'm not really getting spell work or anything like that. I get more just jealousy and pettiness. And yeah, you've got the Six of Swords here in reverse. The Six of Swords to the Six of Chalices is very interesting, because the Six of Swords talks about, usually when it's in the upright, moving on from conflict, moving away from arguments, moving away from the overcritical voice we can sometimes have in our head, where, you know, you can sometimes replay things that have happened and you end up having that argument in your head again, and you're like, yeah, well, I would have said this, that, if only I'd said this, and yeah, well, they called me that, well, I don't care. It's that type of energy. In reverse, rather than walking away from that, it's being stuck in that. Six of Chalices. Six of Chalices is the past, going down memory lane. There is an intention here to stick you in some sort of repetitive or low vibing kind of mindset, to kind of, I think they want to knock you off of your pedestal. They don't want you to be so happy, so loving, so kind. So if they can get you into some devil energy, some sort of I don't know, behavior maybe, of you being wounded or being disempowered or being underconfident, then they'll be able to kind of break that high vibe that you have. And it just doesn't work like that. In my experience, it does not work like that. And they've been caught out. Let's find out, what exactly was it that they were caught out? What was the devil? What were they trying to do? What were they caught out doing? I had slander, gossip and lies. Slander, gossip and lies. The Four of Swords is in reverse, the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Swords in reverse. This is like insomnia to some degree, or this is like stress. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is chaos. This is aggression. The Nine of Wands is usually the wounded warrior. You can just about see this dude, right? Because he's getting covered in moss and sticks. He's almost becoming the trees in the woods, because he's still fighting. He's fighting, he's holding onto that stick and he's pushing his way through. Once he gets to the Ten of Wands, he's nearly made that clearing, and then he's out. In reverse, this is trying to push some sort of stressor towards you. This could be like workplace bullying for someone. And know that my readings are, you know, past, present and future, meaning this could have not happened yet. This is happening now. This happened in the past for you. This could be workplace bullying of some sort. This could be online bully. There's something about bullying going on here, and this person being caught out for doing so, for being a bully, for being nasty, for, it could be gossip and lies. They could be trying to slander someone's name. Like, it could be this person is so close to the seniors or whoever, because you have a King of Cups, you have a Queen of Cups. These people have a relationship of some sort, whether it's platonic, workplace or romantic, and going, well, you know that so-and-so in the collective, don't trust that person. Do not trust them. They are a lazy worker, or they're not somebody that you want to spend your time, love or money on. Really pushing this, not giving you a fair deal or a fair chance, trying to control the narrative, and they got caught out for doing so. They may have got caught out in a lie. 10 of Wands. Told you, 9 of Wands came out, and then the 10 of Wands came out in the upright. End of the slog. End of the flipping slog here. End of the line. The 10 of Wands is not a bad card in any way, shape or form. The 10 of Wands talks about maybe not feeling like you can see the woods through the trees, but knowing that there is a clearing coming, and when you get to that clearing, you are going to be able to see your path. The 10 of Wands is of course, it's one of the heaviest cards that we have when it talks about carrying burdens, but in many cards you will see some sort of destination that a person is walking to or slogging to or working their way to. And when they get to that destination, they can put down the sticks. They can rest and they never have to pick that up again. That cycle's completed. So to have that coming out here, this is really positive. It's really positive in that I feel like if this hasn't already happened, and this is something that's going to happen in the future, the reason why you end up getting this blessing, this promotion, whatever it is that's coming in for you in abundance in a high vibrational way, is because of the way that you handle yourself when you come up against people like this, the Queen of Cups in reverse. People who are snarky and conceited and really, really good, or they think they're really, really good at playing people off each other. And you have a King of Cups. This King of Cups sees you for who you are. They see your heart. They're the King of Cups. They lead with their own. You know, they can read when other people are bullies or being nasty or being passive aggressive. And whether this is the past and this is something that's already happened to you, whether this is something that's happened to you right now and you're properly going through it, either with your family or with work, you will get the support. You will get the support that you need, and it's going to come from somebody who understands and sees what this person is doing. And I heard on what their cronies are doing, because I don't know that this person's doing it by themselves. Look, you've got 5 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands is in reverse. This is moving away from stressors, moving away from conflict, moving away from anything that would just overstress you. I'm hearing you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming out, and you've got the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, though, collaborating with who? Why did we get the Queen of Pentacles? Why the Queen of Pentacles? Overspending. We're going back to like overspending. Or just all of the cards just dropped. Boom. I think that's the end of the reading, because the only other card that came out was the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Queen of Pentacles and a collaboration. So this person may have wanted you to look elsewhere when it came to work. Maybe they were trying to push you out of your workplace. If this is somebody who is vying after the same promotion, after the same opportunity for financial aid, no matter if it's work or not, they were trying to push you into a collaboration that would have been really, really disastrous for you, and they've been caught out doing so, and this cycle has ended. Well, there you go. I'm going to leave it there because I've got like about 100 cards I need to pick up. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to see more, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see just that when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Know that I have got a membership now. If you would like to be part of the membership, I will have the link down below for you, so you can just click on that. It doesn't cost that much, and you will get to see videos that no one else will get to see. And not only that, I also do a live reading. I don't mean a premiere, I mean a live reading where we get to interact. And it's always going to be on the last Friday of each month. I'm getting tired, sorry. It will be the last Friday of each month at 8 p.m. GMT, so that's British time. And know also that if you're one of the first 5 people to jump into the comment section and just say hello, you can have a 3 card pulled on any question that you may have. And I mean, if it's quiet and there's not that many people in the comment section, we can do a longer reading, and it's completely free. And you can do that every month if you want, for as long as you want, forever and a day. But you only get that in membership. Know that I'm still taking donations for the GoFundMe also that I have going, which is for Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue, which is based in the east coast of Sri Lanka. It is an independent, very small charity that's run by about 4 or 5 people, and it covers the entirety of the east coast of Sri Lanka for all of their street dogs, street cats. They go out every day. They're an amazing team. They work tirelessly to not only treat mange, to take these animals that may have been hit by tuk-tuks to hospital, but also to try and rehouse them and to connect their community with animals and how to take care of animals as well. If you would like to be part of that, please have a look down below. If you would like to just share the information so we can get as many people aware of this, have a look down below for the link as well, and I will see you later.